We will get your skin glowing, smooth, sexy, with a silky touch. From facials, full body waxing, Brazilian waxing, lash lifts, microdermabrasions, dermaplanes, chemical peels, you name it, we can do it. Ask me about my customer referral program. For each customer you refer to me, you get $10 towards your next service.
Join us for Dogs and Designers Purse Bingo, benefiting Medical Mutts Service Dogs. Thursday, May 16th. Your ticket grants bingo, dinner, drinks, and access to a silent auction, raffle, and more. Support a great cause. Don't miss out. Oh, cute little puppies. Hey everyone, while you're waiting for the show to officially start, for your chance to win a $50 gift card to the District tab, head on over to the In the Loop Facebook page and click on the Invite Friends function. You have to invite at least 10 friends. Make sure you get a screen grab before you push that send button. Send it to Jason, send it to the In the Loop page. If your friend accepts the request, they're entered to win as well as you. $50, y'all, the District tab. Multiple locations, beautiful scenery, wonderful food. You can't ask for more. Get your $50 gift card now.
I'm AJ Harbor. I'm from Mystic Images Tattoo, AJ Harbor Tattoos on Instagram and Facebook. I do all black and gray realism. I'd love to kind of start a project with you. We'll set up a consultation, reach out, we can set something up. It'd be awesome.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Renee Michelle Merrifield, your host of the In the Loop TV show. We got Jason Aaron Pro in the producer's corner.
What's up, everybody? We are live on social media platforms, several social media platforms, every Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. We are trying to click buttons at the same time and chew gum. We are broadcasting every Saturday night at midnight on ABC WRTV. We are looping 24/7 inside of thousands of hotel rooms, reaching out to visitors coming into Indianapolis. We are on all of your favorite podcast platforms as well. We love this area. We love Indianapolis. We love Indiana. And we encourage you to get out of your homes, get out of your hotels, and explore the city. There's so many fun things to do. And Renee actually has a way that you can do some of that on us.
Absolutely. We are so grateful to our sponsors, and we have been blessed with some amazing sponsors, but we have a bunch of these $50 District tab gift cards, multiple locations, a beautiful spot with wonderful food and drinks. Ooh, it's yummy. Ooh, looking at my special guest, I can't wait to announce him.
Don't look at him. He's not there yet.
Not yet. But definitely go to intheloop.tv, click on the giveaways tab, and check out how you can win. It's super easy to win the $50 gift card.
I saw we got a chunk of new entries before we came in. So hopefully at the end of the show, we're giving away one of those $50 gift cards.
We have to hit 100. So make sure you head on over to In the Loop TV during
Hi, Sharon.
broadcast.
Thanks for tuning in.
Hi, Sharon. And we love and appreciate your comments. If you comment on this stream, it will be shown on the Saturday live broadcast at midnight. So
it's not a live broadcast. It's the broadcast,
right.
That's what we're live now, though. Renee, what's going on in this episode?
We have a really awesome episode, y'all, jam-packed. I sit down with Miss Julie Pappas at the Fortune Academy, which is a wonderful school, to discuss their student theater program. They're super talented, awesome kids. We just love Fortune Academy. Then John Bousman visits Joe's Grille in Castleton and tries some of their signature Cajun dry rub hog wings.
Those hog wings right there are delicious. They're so good.
So yummy, so yummy. And then we have an in-studio guest, Todd Martin. Hello, Todd.
How are you, Renee?
I'm great.
Good.
Wood carver specializing in caricature figures. And you're going to be doing an demonstration on the show as well.
I'm gonna try.
And I was told
and instruct you a little bit
and
too, right?
instruct me to do a little. If I can do it right, I mean, you can be taught. That's crazy. This is such an incredible talent. I cannot wait to sit and chat with you about your wonderful work. Thank you for being on the show, Todd Martin.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
Yes.
He even gifted us a couple of wine toppers there,
Yes,
so
I'm so excited.
can't wait to put those
And I
to
told
good
him I
use.
collect wine toppers, so it's perfect.
It's like he knows us.
Absolutely.
Well, we got a good one. So with all that being said, I got just one question for you. Indianapolis, are you ready to be in the loop?
I'm Chris, and I'll take care of all your tattoo needs, man. A lot of people come to visit me for geometrics, handwriting, line work, different stuff like that. Makes me happy. The biggest thing is making people's reaction when they get done seeing my tattoos. They are so happy about it, but I love it, man.
Join us at the 20th Annual Cammy's Cause on August 23rd and 24th in Fortville, Indiana. This free all-ages event will host over 25-plus live musical acts, a huge kids zone silent auction with artisan, food, and drink vendors, and so much more.
We will get your skin glowing, smooth, sexy with a silky touch. From facials, full body waxing, Brazilian waxing, lash lifts, microdermabrasions, dermaplanes, chemical peels, you name it, we can do it. Ask me about my customer referral program. For each customer you refer to me, you get $10 toward your next service.
Oh my goodness, Todd, we have a special first segment. We love going to this school, Fortune Academy. This theater director, Julie Pappas, really cares about her kids, and she creates like 2 to 4 plays and musicals a year, all focused on literature adaptations, and they're just really special.
Literature
beautiful.
is something Todd knows about, right? Should we call you Professor Todd?
Right?
Yeah, you may.
All right, Professor
Not
Todd
only
Martin.
award-winning wood carver, but English teacher. Hey, I love it. Todd, you're going to love this segment. We just love going to Fortune Academy. Such a great theater arts program, ages 1 through 12. If you're looking to put your kids there, definitely check it out. I mean, this place just builds student confidence and public speaking skills and just all the things. It's really sweet. You guys are going to love this. Check it out. 13 years that you've been at this school, and somehow you have managed to do 38 plays. Someone just did the math, one of your teacher friends, and that's 2.9 plays a year. I love that.
I'm not sure how that works, but actually what happened is I used to do 4 plays a year, and I decided that was insane, so I've cut it down to 2.
Oh my gosh. I always find it so incredible, everything that goes in, everything that you do, and the hard work you put into these kids and getting them in tip-top shape for these amazing shows. Now, you're writing these shows, you're producing them, like you're creating them, and you're doing all of it. Like, what's that look like? How do you get a new show started? Is it just like an idea, and then you're like, okay, let's do this, kids?
Yeah, so our plays are often based around literature, and so when I choose a play, it's based on a book, and then we can adapt the book to any of the students at Fortune Academy that want to participate in the play. So I write the play so that each student who wants to be in a show gets to be in a show.
With 7 slimy eyes and flabby, grabby tentacles of a gigantic size.
A lot of schools don't have a theater arts program for students in grades 1 through 12. And that is what our school offers because our founder, Janet George, believed that the theater is a platform for students to get out of their shell, to get out of their comfort zone, to step up, to become a character, to try in somebody else's shoes, and it really gives them a voice. All of our shows have a message, and it gives them a voice and a purpose to, invest themselves in being a light in our community.
Until you find it there and leave.
Girl, you got a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
How long you been singing for?
I've been at Fortune Academy for 2 years now, and I've always loved doing theater and stuff. I did A Christmas Carol, which was probably really fun, and probably Olivia Twist is one of my favorites, and expecting to get the lead, which was really shocking, but I owned up to it and I really wanted to do it, and I told Miss Pappas, and she said there's a possibility, and I ended up getting it, which I was really happy about, and all the work and dedication really paid off for it.
Tell me a little bit how much you love Miss Pappas.
A lot. She's probably one of your biggest supporters. She's always there if you're ever nervous for being on stage. She does breathing techniques if you're ever scared or something. She really helps you a lot, and she makes it fun.
I'm so insecure, I think that I'll die before I shrink. And I'm so caught up in the news of who likes me and who hates you. And I'm so tired that I might quit my job, start a new
It's just
life.
difficult to memorize all these lines. How do you do it? Help me, because
Lots of practice.
Lots of practice. You just run them in your bathroom all the time, and like in the shower and at school and like at breakfast.
Not all the time, but
You're on the crew and you're out here doing sound for the plays? That's so cool.
I joined this year, and the last play we were in was my first one, and I didn't really enjoy being in the front, so I much rather prefer being in the back. The whole school really is a family. I mean, everyone's invited to everything. It's not like, you can't join this or you can't join that, and it's really cool.
The handkerchief isn't on him.
Tell me a little bit about how theater has impacted your life, and maybe like, how do you feel about theater and this theater program here at Fortune Academy?
it's really changed me, the way that I think about normal day things, and it's really improved my confidence.
And because of all their tears.
Tell me about all the hard work that goes into this kind of thing. Like, people don't even know, do they? All the stuff that goes into it.
Yeah, it's hard work, but I mean, what comes out at the end, it's amazing.
Tell us a little bit about what this school and what Miss Pappas means to you.
Oh my gosh, this school is my everything. And Miss Pappas, she's the best performing arts teacher out there, and I mean, she's always there to support us when we need help and everything, and she's just the best. I mean, no one else out there is like her. She's unique.
There's plenty more where I took them from.
It's not the answer, Oliver.
Exactly.
Our program builds student confidence, and it's transformative, and teachers see it in the classroom. They read better. They have better prosody, better articulation. Especially to put yourself into somebody else's shoes gives you the opportunity to see what it's like to be another person, to experience their emotions, to understand how to problem solve in somebody else's shoes.
It has something to do with the inner child. This nonsense, sheer absurdity.
I didn't realize as a young person that I could dance until somebody started teaching me and calling me to rise up and to try it.
Yeah.
And so I got into it, and I just loved it because I have ADHD. And
Ditto, sis.
a lot of kids at Fortune Academy have a learning difference. And so the dance, the theater, all helped me with my ADHD, with focus, with developing my self-esteem, despite the fact that I was an impulsive person who struggled in school. And so, and that's true for our students here as well, because, you know, our bodies might be moving and shaking all the time in the classroom. So when we get to our after-school program and we get to, you know, move and shake in our drama rehearsal, it's the right place to do it.
It just feels right.
And our kids feel comfortable. Our school was founded for language-based learning challenges, and it is a transformative program.
This is Miss Julie Pappas, 38 plays, 13 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, stand by. That's a new one. Hold on a second.
I'm scared. I'm just going to carve my wood.
There we go. Whoa.
Oh, hey guys. We're just over here carving some wood. Todd Martin is showing me how to do it. Wow. I don't know how you do this. You are so talented. You kind of got me started with the face, and I'm like, listen, this is beyond me. So I'm going to make a little totem pole with some cute notches in it. But thank you for letting me do this with you. This is so exciting.
Absolutely.
And you've got a bigger block than me. What are you going to make?
I'm just going to try to make a bit of a face. It won't be with the top hat here, but I'm just going to show you kind of the process.
Wow.
Here.
I love that you've laid out the process for us. It's so cool.
Yep.
Wow, we're going to keep chucking away at this. And Fortune Academy was so sweet. We love going there to Fortune Academy, seeing all those talented kids.
Yeah, I was actually there a couple weeks ago, videotaping one of their new performances.
Yeah,
musical.
Miss Pappas is so talented and just writes the most intricate, wonderful plays for these kids, and they really play it out, y'all. I love it. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we will be on to segment number 2. John Bausman is going to take us to Joe's Grille in Castleton.
My name's Jessica, and I am the piercer here at Mystic Images Tattoo. I specialize in all different types of piercings. We carry numerous lines of jewelry with some high-end ones such as juniper, needle metal, and a few others. When you're ready for your next piercing, come see me.
Y'all, these homemade Cajun dry rub wings and, of course, diverse menu options at Joe's Grille is wonderful. My band plays at the one in Westfield, and we love the Castleton one. We love Joe's Grille. Super yummy food and just a lot of 5-star ratings on Yelp, so make sure you check out their, book a party there, go in and get some live music and some good food. And John Bausman's going to show us what it's all about.
Let's take a look at this. Take a look at this carving. What you got there, Renee?
Oh my gosh.
So far.
Seriously, don't judge me.
It looks like maybe a flute.
That's what I said. I said I'm going for a flute. There we go. Hold on. You see my notches, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Todd Martin is showing me how to
Professor Martin.
Yeah. I see you over there making some just amazing masterpieces. Yes. We appreciate you, Todd Martin, coming in and teaching me a little thing.
All right. Here we go. Joe's Grille in Castleton.
Yes.
We've got a huge spread in front of us. Let's just talk about this for a bit because it looks delicious.
All right, well, pretty simple. We'll just start over here. These are our chicken wings. This is actually with our homemade mild sauce. But really what we're known for and what a lot of people come here for are Cajun dry rub wings, and they are phenomenal. On Wednesdays, we do them for 45 cents. We do trivia on Wednesdays, so it usually packs up the whole bar. So you get a killer special, get to do trivia, you win some gift certificates, so it's pretty cool.
Wow, all right, that sounds like a good time. What are some of the other foods in front of us?
Right here, these are called our tachos. They're nachos on tater tots. They come with our homemade salsa. So we do a lot of our own stuff here. We make a lot of things homemade. So this is a pretty cool thing to eat. This is the cranberry chicken salad. It's grilled chicken, diced up. We have pecans, dried cranberries, fresh blue cheese, crumbles on it. So that's a much healthier option. We have a whole variety of salads. Over here, this is more of a dinner entree, but people order all the time. These are phenomenal. These are our hog wings. A Cajun dry rub also that we have on it, served with barbecue sauce and 2 sides, plus Texas toast. And they just taste great. It's a pork rib with bone in, so it's phenomenal. And over here, we just went with a simple burger. This is just your traditional, cheeseburger with bacon on it. But we actually do everything build your own style, so you can build your own burger. We have a bunch of toppings. You can get anything from fried egg to avocado to American cheese, all the way pepper jack cheese, provolones, mozzarella. So there's a lot of different mixes we can do. But it doesn't have to start with a burger. We actually do it either grilled chicken, hamburger, patty, which is 100% Angus beef. And then we also do a turkey burger, which is great. It's a killer turkey burger, or you can do a grilled chicken or breaded chicken. So.
Well, most people think of a bar when they think of dinner, but you guys are open even earlier than that.
Absolutely. We open 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. We open at 10 a.m. on the weekends, and we actually serve brunch from 10 to 1. So for Monday night industry night, we actually do things like cold cocked whiskey for $3 shots or $3 mixed drinks.
Which is really good, by the way.
It is. It's awesome. I love it. And then we do, some Mondays we'll do that, $2 off entrees, $2 off appetizers, tons of drink specials, $3 U-Calls. And Sundays, so we do a killer, humongous hot dog basket.
Really? Tell me about that.
It's a basket with a quarter-pound hot dog that is humongous. You can get it with nacho cheese, you can get it with shredded cheese, chili on it, served with either fries, tots, or chips. Morning, we do Bloody Mary carafes. Well, all day we do them, but if you want to get that Bloody Mary first thing in the morning, 10 a.m., roll in here, we do a carafe for $7.95. So you're gonna get a lot of drinks out of that carafe, it's 32 ounces.
If it wasn't enough that you guys have so much variety on food, when it comes to games, there's not really anywhere else where you can see so many different TVs.
Now, on our patio outside, we have 2 TVs, so you can watch all the games outside as well. We actually have a TV pretty much everywhere you look in this bar.
And not to mention what you use that wall for.
Yeah, that's a 150-inch TV. We have 80-inch TVs on the other side. Every TV has its own box. So you can watch whatever game by whatever TV you're on.
Now, not only do you end up having tons of TVs, but you have live music on some nights, and out back, you guys play cornhole, right?
Yep, absolutely. We do some cornhole out back on the patio. We do live music every other Friday or Saturday, so it's either a Friday one week, Saturday the next, so it alternates which day it'll be on. So yeah, we try to keep lots of events going on, keep everybody, having fun. Obviously, we have pool tables, darts, golden tee, bowling, mega touch machines. So there's something to do in here.
Absolutely.
All the time.
It's very stimulating looking around, seeing all the TVs and the games and the possibility, and honestly, just the crowd as they come in.
Right. It's gonna be a fun day.
This is a Cajun rub, right, with this?
Yeah, there's a house-made Cajun rub on there.
Come in here, get some delicious food, watch your game here at Joe's Grill.
That look yummy. Look at my little totem pole. I'm chugging along. I can't believe I'm making a wood thing. This is so awesome. It's like a flute straw or something, but I'm doing it though. How are you doing over there?
I'm good.
Chugging along.
Yep.
If Renee would have had those gloves a few minutes sooner, they would have been bedazzled like Michael Jackson. I guarantee it.
You already know. You gotta have the bedazzled everything, right? It's so cool how you start with the block and you have the dimensions, you chip away at it, and you just, wow. I mean, the final product is so cool.
Oh, thank you.
I love it, y'all. Love it. I cannot wait to talk with you, Todd Martin. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we will be back with our special guest.
Hey, my name's Larry. I'm with Mystic Images Tattoo here in Noblesville. We'd really love for you to come down, check out some of our talented artists. Me, of course, and we have several that's available. Come get your ink therapy.
Join us for Dogs and Designers Purse Bingo, benefiting Medical Mutts Service Dogs, Thursday, May 16th. Your ticket grants bingo, dinner, drinks, and access to a silent auction, raffle, and more. Support a great cause. Don't miss out. Oh, cute little puppies. Ding, 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 ding. Cute little puppies. Todd Martin, thank you so much for being on the show. Finally get to introduce ya again officially for real this time. English teacher and award-winning wood carver. You specialize in caricature figures showcased at various art galleries. Published in Woodcarving Illustrated and featured at Solder Village Show and more.
Yes.
Wow. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So you just do what you love and you go around and show people and we can buy your artwork?
Yeah, I mean, I can do custom things, but I can't actually make them look like somebody. But, if somebody said they wanted a golfer, I can
Yeah, it's like your
try to do a
your
golfer.
style of people's. Look at him, I love him. Look at the big eyebrows. That is so cute. Yeah, we were talking before the show that golfing, my papa would have loved the golfer one. He was such a big golfer. So how did you start? How long have you been doing this? I mean, this is so hard.
Yeah, so I started just a little under 3 years ago. It would have been in July 2001.
Wow, and you're coming up with this stuff? This is incredible work.
Well, it's a little bit of an obsession.
Yeah.
So I do a little bit every day. And then of course, since I teach, I have the summers off. And so I've been able to go travel a little bit and take classes from other carvers. And so that's really helped a lot.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just kind of became a passion, and just keep doing it.
Right.
And just challenge myself. So for example, one of the things you'll notice, like with this one, is very straight up. This is one
posture.
of the ones I did. Yeah, very good posture. A little too straight. But but one of the challenges is trying to begin to work some movement into the caricatures. So they're not just kind of like the stand straight. So this was kind of a challenge for me in the sense that I was taking a block. Actually, normally I would carve the wider side, but I chose to do the front side.
Right.
So that way I could get a little bit more, get them bending and things like that.
Right, and it's showing some serious action right there. I
Yeah.
mean, the fact that you can take this block of wood and turn it into that, I'm blown away. Just chiseling away. And you were teaching me the different methods. It's really interesting. Maybe for someone at home. So what is this called again, this knife? I know it's like a special knife.
Well, it's just a regular carving knife, but it's made by Helvey. That's the brand.
Oh, and I was doing it backwards, so it's this away.
Yeah, you want the flat edge.
Typical.
Typical.
Yeah. But the Helvey knives are made actually in Tipton, Indiana.
Oh, cool. I love it. They're smooth and got the design on the wood and stuff.
Yeah.
So you have like the strokes. So you can do like, you don't want to do it like a cheese grater we were talking, right?
Yep.
But
yeah, you want to make sure you have control of the knife. And so, there's, kind of like I've got right here, I've got, I can move these out of the way maybe. But I have a stop cut, and it's just, you just kind of make a cut here, right? Just kind of straight into the wood, and then you carve up to that. That's a relief cut.
Oh,
and
wow. It gets
kind
it
of creates
going.
that.
And it's like just it's a nice little, it's not like.
Kind of creates a little bit of an angle there.
Okay.
Then there's like a sweep cut. It's a little bit more, it's not as straight, a little bit more movement. But what I'm doing here, right, is I've got my ear box carved right here. And so I'm just kind of creating a spot. So if you look at this as a face, here, there's the shoulders, and now I'm starting to kind of get the lower part of that ear there.
Coming together. Wow. I love it so much. How are the splinters? They're manageable.
Yeah. No,
you get used to them. Build some calluses, like you said, right?
Absolutely.
I love it. I mean, were you always like an artist? Did you like to draw a lot? Because to be able to do this, you have to like have a God-given talent or something to draw. I mean, this is crazy.
Yeah, when I was young, I did a lot of drawing, I enjoyed the art class that I took when I was a kid, but I kind of put that aside. Just got busy with other things. But I grew up near the coast in North Carolina.
Oh, beautiful there.
Yeah. So, and I remember going to the beach, and at the shops there, they would have like the little wooden fishermen.
Yes.
And I was just enthralled by that. And so, actually, the way I got started with this was I was talking with one of my colleagues about retirement. Got a little bit longer to go for retirement, but another 8 or 10 years. And I was like, what am I going to do when I retire? And I don't want to just sit around and watch TV. So, I bought some really cheap knives off of Amazon and watched some YouTube videos. And
rest is history.
Got addicted.
Well, it was like the mustard seed when you were in those shops as a teenager, as a boy. It was like, ooh, I could do that. And look at you. Look at you. You are slaying. That is so cool. I can't believe you started getting me out, you started me off with the face, but I was like, no way. I don't even know how you can see that far into the future to like do that. And the side, the little lines help and stuff, right? Find the symmetry of the face. That is a lot of work.
Yep.
I'm just doing little notches and making me a little totem pole.
Well, that's a good place to start. Kind of working on some of those basic cuts, and then then you
because it's hard. I mean, you got to be strong. You got to have some muscles to do this, right?
It takes a little bit of time to get used to, but you do build up your strength in your hands. So.
I was just admiring your work over here. It's incredible.
Well, thank you.
The way that the tree goes into the face and the window and the faces and just, I love that. It's like just the tree, so realistic into the, just, I love it. That's crazy. I mean, to carve that, just the eyebrows and all the detail and stuff. Do you have any faves, or do you I love them all? Look at this guy laying on his wood. Yeah. He's so cute. The gray guy, I love him. But the golfer, and then Mr. President, whoever he is, he's so cute.
Uncle Sam, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot of time so this guy's my favorite now just because he's the one I finished most recently.
Yeah, and that is so cool. And like you said, with him moving and stuff, that was just a different challenge to approach that with how do I turn this block of wood into this moving figure.
Yeah.
Man, that takes some vision, I tell you what.
All right, the time goes by so fast. No! We are going to hang out longer on the live stream here on this Thursday night, but for you Saturday viewers, ABC WRTV, we do need to wrap up. We are going to take a peek at our giveaway too after the soft cut.
Yes.
And see if we got any. See if we hit 100. I know we had a little surge there right before the show. So, Renee, take us out.
Thank you so much, Todd Martin. You've
Absolutely.
been wonderful. You're so talented. Make sure y'all follow him on his Instagram, WToddMartin, and reach out, follow. The work is so incredible. We really appreciate you coming on and showing me how to make a little totem pole.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
You rock. Thank you. Yeah, and next week we have a great episode as well. Check it out. I chat with Sarah Baldwin with Lux and Ivy about their curated vintage and sustainable goods, which we love sustainability and helping our environment, and also vintage clothes. Yes. Then John Bousman travels back in time at Rocket Fizz on Monument Circle. All the sodas, all the candy, nostalgia, babies. And then we have special in-studio guest, MEL, just a talented Indiana-based artist specializing in colorful and creative portraiture using oil and acrylic paint. We can't wait. MELU, we cannot wait to see you. And thank you so much, Todd Martin.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
Professor Martin.
Yes. We'll see y'all next time.
Bye, ABC WRTV. Hang out on the live stream.
Bye.
All right. There's our soft cut. There we go. Piece of cake. Now we can
do it.
Now we can relax. Not that we weren't relaxed, but here we go. Yeah, we got, let me take a peek at the giveaway real quick here.
So how long does it take you to finish a piece? Does it take forever and ever and ever?
It does not. But for the bust, I could probably do one of those in 2 or 3 hours if I'm really focused on it. The larger figures, probably more like 8 or 10.
Oh my gosh,
sometimes longer if I'm experimenting with some things. So. But yeah, it's after a while you kind of get used to kind of what has to be done, and that's kind of what you focus on. You're kind of like here I've got the nose and the kind of the profile done.
Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah,
it's coming together.
So
I love it.
But there's something about the just kind of feeling the knife in the wood.
Yeah, it's satisfying.
It is. It really is.
How the kids say the satisfying videos or whatever they do. This is satisfying, that is satisfying, but the wood cutting is satisfying.
Yeah, it really is.
If you get it right, it glides.
Yep. Yep. And you get that nice smooth texture underneath, and it's it does kind of, it's therapeutic. I'm doing I'm working on a book on caricature carving.
Oh, cool.
Working with an organization called the Caricature Carvers of America. And they're 25 among the best caricature carvers in the nation.
Dang.
And but I was talking to one of them just this past weekend for an interview, and he was talking. He was actually had done work in psychiatry, and he talked about how wood carving can really be a therapy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tari Basso, for liking the stream. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Absolutely, it's definitely therapeutic. I mean, to hone down on your skills and become good like this, I mean, I can imagine it's so satisfying.
Yeah.
But then it's like a whole new level when you have to paint it. I mean, this is the whole package. I could not do this. I could not do any of this. I mean, it's really.
You're artistic, Renee. I bet you could if you did it for a little bit.
Doing this,
like a whole 2 years, like
right, or 3, yeah. Doing
Professor
this
Todd has.
wood carving, even now, it's very like fun. Like I could pick this up and do this,
Yeah, no, and there's a lot of great videos on YouTube. That's where I started, and you kind of get some of the basics and kind of realize you can do it. I almost brought the very first piece that I carved, which is awful.
I bet it's good.
Well, no, it's really not, but it did what I wanted it to do.
Yep.
I followed a video and I was like, okay, well, it doesn't look like the one on the video, but it's kind of close.
What was it? Was it like a face or was it something else?
It was kind of like a simple wizard face, yeah.
That's awesome.
So
That's
just
hard.
a nose and kind of a beard, but it's yeah, and I just kind of fell in love with the texture of the wood.
Yeah.
And
is there a certain kind of wood that you prefer, or is it any wood good?
Yeah, so for carving caricatures, usually you want it's called basswood. Some places it's called lindenwood.
I actually commented when he first got here. I kind of picked up one of those, and it was so light. And the only experience I had with light wood was back when I was a little kid with balsa wood, making airplanes, like model airplanes.
Absolutely.
And but he said it wasn't that.
No.
Shut down.
Yeah. The basswood is the softest of the hardwoods. So it's technically a hardwood, but it's softer than like an oak or a cherry, and of course there are even harder woods than that. But I mean, some people do carve those, but you'd have to use either power tools or like mallet tools. Where you have like the big gouges and you have to kind of hammer it, kind of like you would stone.
Super dense, probably.
Yeah. So, and when I started this, I just wanted something I could just kind of hold in my hand, sit, upstairs with my family.
Yeah.
So I could be social,
and
but just have something. Yeah,
yes.
Exactly.
It's great. I love it.
All right. Sorry, Renee. I just want to check in here.
We're at 100, y'all. Are we?
Come on, refresh. 76, less than 1 minute left. We're inching closer.
Better.
Just need 24 more entries. Share it with your friends, family, someone you love, someone you like, someone you kind of like, someone you don't even know. Doesn't matter.
It's super easy to win. I mean, it's just like give us a like on Twitter.
Yeah, look at all these bunch of clickable ways. Some are worth more points, like like us on or follow us on Spotify is worth 5. Subscribe to us on YouTube is 5. But yeah, a lot of clickable ways. So easy.
Yeah.
So,
even I can do it.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you're a professor, so I don't know that's really. You probably wouldn't be struggling.
I was wondering what makes wood. If you knew what makes wood exotic, like, is it come exotic? Is that a stupid question? Does it come exotic, or is it? Because I have a few guitars you may have seen downstairs that I was always obsessed with, some like yellow exotic wood. Is that how the tree is, or is that just like a stain after the fact, or? I don't even know.
That's a good question. I think with the exotic woods, I think most of that is just the wood is more difficult to find. It's not kind of a common wood you'd find just
and then
in
they'll
the
put
woods.
like the resin on it or whatever to make it all shiny.
So I'm sure there's a finish, but I would guess that there's also some of the natural wood, because I mean that's what you really want.
Yeah.
I know I've seen people have worked with like Purple Heart. And it's literally purple. When you see the wood, it's actually purple. So
that's the name of the wood, Purple Heart.
I think that's right.
That is
something
so
like that.
interesting.
Yeah.
Have you ever worked with like the rings on the rings on a tree, like
that tells its age?
I know you do like the smaller things, but that would be sick to work on something with a bunch of rings on it.
Yeah. Well, I've carved a couple of spoons, and those use like a harder wood, like cherry. I've carved cherry and pear tree wood, and so you do get a lot more of the rings there. But those are things that you need to carve usually when they're green, so shortly after they've been cut. Because once it gets dry, it's even harder. Whereas the basswood is, you actually want it dry. Most of the basswood, the ideal basswood comes from a cold environment. So I buy mine from a company in Wisconsin,
Ooh, I love Wisconsin.
Yeah. So you
I love their cheese.
I love their beer. They have the best beer, the Spotted Cow. Can only get there.
I do not love their football team.
Okay.
Neither does my brother Nate.
Well, as long as we get that straight.
That's right. That's right. That's important.
But anyway,
we're live.
We had to add that in there about our beer and our cheese.
That's right.
And our brother.
And our football.
And our football.
Yeah. So, but no, but they usually harvest it in the winter, so all the sap is out of it. It's kind of gone in through the winter. Then they harvest it and then they air dry it. So that's why you get the it's a little bit softer.
Okay, yeah, I bet there is different feels to different types of wood,
absolutely,
which affects your carving.
Absolutely,
that makes sense.
Yep.
I love it.
I did a segment in season 1 on Nashville, Indiana, and there was someone that does what you do, except on a much larger scale, like using like tree trunk kind of things. Like, so he'll do like a big old bear and stuff like that. So Chris Trotter, I believe, was his name. But man, just amazing. Would start out with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
And just kind of.
Like sculpting and sculptures and woodworking. I don't know how you make this thing come to life. This is crazy to me.
Yeah, well, it's really. I mean, there's something. Again, there's the natural product of the wood. There's the texture. There's the feel of the knife in the wood, and it's just. Yeah, I mean, there's just something about it.
And see what you can do with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I've restarted. Whoops. Oh, hate it when that happens. So I restarted the giveaway for another week since we didn't hit 100. That's my rules.
Lord
Dems
help
the
me
rules.
if we don't get it soon.
So you guys got another 6 days to win. Hopefully next week. I mean, we're literally prepared to give away one of these every single week. So, just share it out to get to other members of your household to enter these different ways. We're not
the district tab is really good.
Yeah,
I mean, they've got some really good.
Don't make us use them all for ourselves.
Seriously, they're so yummy. What did we eat the other day? We had that burger that has the stamp on it. It was so yum.
Bourbon burger, yeah.
And the wings, they have a new wing out.
It's like a dry rub Cajun. Yeah, it's really good. It's very tasty.
And they've got some great drinks and just a lot of beers on tap and all the TVs.
I want people to get up to 100 just so I can win.
Well, you can enter.
You could absolutely enter,
I did.
and I hope you do.
My name is in there.
Nice.
So.
Oh, come on, y'all.
Last week.
We're hoping Todd Martin wins. Take the lady out in studio guest, right, too. Our special guest over there.
Patrice.
Yes.
Say that right, Patrice. Patrice.
Brigitte.
Brigitte. I screwed it up. I knew that.
We don't hear it too well after all these years of music and rock and roll. Yeah. But it's so great to have you guys. Thank you so much. This has been so much fun.
Show the camera, Renee.
Been a blast.
What the?
It's her first piece. Yeah. She's got time.
What in the slinky?
You know what? Would be cool to make it like a little DNA strand or carve.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But I am not prepared for that. That would be like a Lego DNA thing compared to what you would do with it. But I mean,
she had no idea you were going to put her to work.
I'm so excited. Thank you for having me do this.
Absolutely.
I mean, that is so cool, and our viewers get to watch you work. And just wow, it's cool to see the faces. I can't get over that. The faces of how you just chisel it down,
Yeah. Well, and if you really do want to get started, just let me know. I can hook you up with some knives and we'll get you going.
Absolutely. I might pick this up for sure as a little part-time hobby because it does relieve stress.
It does.
And it helps you focus, and it's something that you can do casually where you're having a conversation or sitting there where it doesn't consume you like your phone kind of, this is something you can do multiple things at once with it. Yeah. But not too many things. You need focus on the nut, right?
Yeah, you do want to be careful with that. So
thank you for the wine stoppers there on screen.
Thank you so much. I absolutely adore them. That was so kind of you.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe pop it up. Let me see if I can.
Yay,
there it is.
The card.
I gotta focus. Oh, going the wrong way. All right, come on. All right, let me just.
Those robots.
Everything is going blurry. Hold on.
Those robot cameras are.
Yeah. Well,
high quality.
It's only as smart as its operator.
You know what I hear.
Yeah, there we go. Where are we at? There we go.
There we go.
I'm glad we're not on the live ABC.
Okay, hit the focus button. There we go. We're getting there.
Right.
Look at that.
Look, he's like
Looks a
he's
little
handsome.
like Elvis.
He's handsome.
Yeah,
Oh, look at his
so
ears.
cool.
Self-portrait.
Yeah, that
Wow.
is.
When I had dark hair.
I seriously love it.
That's nice. That's great.
It's cool that you've been an artist too, like your whole life, and you just like came back to it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you need to break some things, and then you're just like, oh, this is like my life purpose.
Have you ever thought about selling those wood chips for like the bottom of a gerbil hamster cage?
Is that a thing?
Big money, big money.
Yeah, some people actually use them to ship. Like if they sell their carvings, they'll use them to ship their carvings in.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Protect
interesting.
them.
Yeah, I think I remember that little wood chips.
Yeah, I just throw them away or throw them in the fire. That's another thing
Right.
I do. Yeah.
Some quick starting kindling.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, I got pretty far into it now. See, I did this a little bit too much over the size, so now I'm like, what should I do? Do you find yourself being like, what should I do next? Or you just don't even think about it, you just keep chipping away?
That's a good question. I sometimes like this, I knew I wanted it to be a golfer because I had not done a golfer before and I wanted to try it.
Mm-hmm.
So I do sometimes kind of sit out with something, but especially with the bottle stoppers, unless it's something like the Daniel Boone character or like the guy that's skiing over there.
Yes.
Those were kind of things I was like, okay, I want to try to do that. I saw a hat, like the little ski hat there. I was like, I think I could carve that. But yeah, if I'm just at home, after I get done grading, just take a little hour or so, just try to do a face.
Wow, they're so amazing. That would be hard. That'd be hard for me though, to sell them after I made them.
Yeah.
That'd be rough for me because
sentimental
this
as you
took
are.
me a long time.
Yeah, it did take a while, but again, you keep making them and then you have a new favorite.
Right.
And so that kind of helps a little bit. Plus, you gotta keep up with your wood and your tools. So if you sell them, then you got more money to spend on toys.
Right. And do you have to keep your knives
tools.
sharpened?
I like to say tools.
Yeah.
And do you have to like sharpen your knives and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I'm sure, right?
Yeah. So you have to be really good at that because really you don't want a dull knife because
That would
dull
be
knives
hard.
it'd be hard and it's just more dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
So
they don't slide. They don't glide.
So
on Instagram, you are Todd Martin, seen on screen there. So get on over there, give him a follow, and check out some of his other works. Some of them you'll recognize.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, look at those puppy dogs.
Cute little puppies.
Cute little puppies.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, I actually did. One of my friends wanted me to do some dachshunds for his daughter-in-law.
Dachshunds are cute, aren't they? Like got the long, soft ears.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I did those, and I took them to a show. Of course, I couldn't sell them because, they were for my friend. But then so many people liked them, so I was like, well, try some more. And in fact, a couple people came by and said, hey, can you carve? I'll give you a picture of my dog, and can you carve it? I said, well, it's not gonna look realistic, but I'll do what I can. And they seem to like them, so.
Oh, that's incredible!
Yeah, so
I bet you could just carve just about anything you put your mind to.
Give it another couple years, you'll be making some, at your rate, at your exponential rate.
Well,
right?
It's
so
like I said, it's a passion. I'm sure you can, kind of associate with that with your music and things like that.
Absolutely, yes.
You just don't want to do anything but.
You just love it.
Yeah.
I love that. That is so awesome. It's so good to do what you love and, and have fun hobbies and do stuff that is soothing to the soul.
Yeah. And it's really not an expensive hobby either. I mean, you can, there are some knives, some really decent knives you could get for like $30,
Mm-hmm.
and really all you need is a knife, a carving glove. I would strongly recommend that. I've cut myself a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. Plus the splinties too.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the splinters aren't so bad because it's pretty dense wood, but then a strop, and that you were talking about sharpening.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a piece of wood with some leather and a little bit of compound on it. It's like an abrasive wax, and then you use that to kind of sharpen your knife.
I can hear the sound now.
Yep. So it's kind of like a barber, but it's stiff. So you don't get the kind of the flex there. But yeah.
Yeah, nobody likes a dull knife. Have you ever tried to like cut fruit with a dull knife and you're just like, bruh?
Exactly.
Or cut anything with a dull knife, let alone wood.
So, but yeah. So as long as you keep your things, your tools sharp, and that's the key. And that's all you need really is just a knife and a glove and a strop. You can get all that for probably $60.
Yes.
So, and then you could buy wood on Amazon. It's not, you're limited to the size, but you can get what you want. I guess size like that, you can get something like that on Amazon.
Yeah.
Get like 16 blocks for, I don't know, $10 or $15.
And just try a few different things, see what you come up with.
Yep.
Get
Absolutely.
to carving. How do you do this? Like the starting off with the lines? Do you just kind of like, you know what you're going to carve off, so you kind of do the structure of the face?
Yeah, and mostly that's actually just kind of the center line. So I just get the center line.
For some symmetry.
Yep, just so whenever I do the face, right, when I carve the face in at the angle here, I get that nose point right there.
Okay. Yes.
And then the center line is the front of the ear, right? So the center line here, that's where my ear is going to be. The front of the ear is going to be. So you can kind of see here I've carved the face here, and then I'm just going to take half of that and then find the ear in there.
Yes.
Which I've done here.
Oh, look at them.
Yeah.
Wow. The ears on your caricatures are so cute.
No, thank you.
They got big old ears. It just reminds me of my papa. I'm feeling nostalgic.
Yeah, he'd like that little golfer dude.
He would love them. All of these guys remind me of my papa. Super awesome. He was so awesome. Just like this hilarious businessman that was just a badass. But wood carving is very hard. I commend thee for doing this, and we cannot wait to see your future work.
I'm looking forward to doing some more
photorealistic carvings.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, a lot of that stuff is in bigger pieces, and I just like being able to hold it in my hand. But yeah, I mean, there are some amazing carvers out there, though. I mean, people who do that realistic stuff, and I can't fathom that. So.
To me, yours is very realistic.
Oh, thank you.
But you mean like, is this like a whole different like?
Yeah, like they could actually make it look like like an act. So they could actually literally take a photograph and carve, and you would know it's that photograph.
Oh man, that is just crazy.
Yeah,
I love it though. Those people are so talented out in the world.
Janky Larat says great show from Facebook. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for the tune in. We really appreciate you, Todd Martin, for coming on the show and showing us what you got. And I want everyone to make sure to follow Todd Martin on Instagram, WToddMartin. That's Martin. And you've only been doing this for a few minutes on the show. And how far did we get? Oh, look. He's got the ear. And you can see the forehead, the eyes, the nose. Wow, I am blown away. And I have a cute.
And Renee, on the other hand,
I have a stick. It's a cinnamon stick.
Poor little fella.
Oh, I didn't know it was on me. I'm like, where you at? There it is. No, it's cute. Thank you so much, Todd Martin. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
You are very talented, and I hope all of our viewers loved it as much as I did. Y'all follow Todd and pick up some art, do some art, and pick up some wood carving if that appeals to you. I know I'm gonna finish this and send you a picture of it.
Instead of sitting around flipping on, scrolling,
right.
Do something a little more productive with your hands and creative.
Absolutely. Yeah, they make great gifts.
Oh yeah, right.
100%. Absolutely.
Maybe not Renee's. What's in Renee's hand, but
maybe a scientist.
Some trash
maybe insulted.
Treasure, whatever they say. I'm gonna turn it into a
I'm
DNA
picking on it, but I couldn't do it any better.
I'm proud of my little cinnamon stick totem pole.
Of course, it takes the shape of food for you.
It has to every time. Thanks a lot, Todd. We appreciate you, and thank you, Jason, for everything you do back there. Yeah. Thank you, ABC, and to all of our followers and people that commented, and our sponsors.
Yeah, like the general says, you are a great Guitar Hero player as well. What's the story with that, real quick?
So that's the son of one of my best friends, And yeah, so I used to house sit for them and dog sit for them, and they
play like that? You play Guitar Hero like that? I do.
Well, I would.
Or used to.
I would go over there. I didn't have Guitar Hero at home, so I would go over there and take the dog out, and then I'd play Guitar Hero till 2:00 in the morning. So
seriously, I miss. It's so hard to find. I cannot find it, like even on eBay, which apparently is still alive. But I want to find it. I used to play on like expert level with my cousins.
Yeah,
I tried.
I was beginner.
I tried expert, could not. I can't even do medium anymore. I mean, you lose it.
Yeah.
If you move it, you lose it or whatever. But that's fun. We'll have to find some Guitar Hero and have a standoff sometime. We'll go on easy, that's fine.
Renee will get retribution for the carving.
I'll be too busy carving.
Right, there we go.
He's left that old life behind.
Absolutely. Thanks again, Todd. We appreciate
My
you.
pleasure.
We'll see y'all next time.
Bye, guys.
In the loop.
That's right.
Bye.
Live stream Thursday at 7, Saturday at midnight on ABC, and 24/7 inside Indianapolis hotels.